According to Wall Street Journal, workers are putting away a record amount of their money into retirement. And honestly, this makes sense for so many different reasons. Primarily because the United States of America's economy is an absolute hot mess. We have high levels of inflation. We don't really have a lot of options to make generational wealth. So I feel like a lot of folks from the middle class, lower middle class, and everywhere in between or above, they are trying to figure out a way to secure their financial future for the long term. Because when we were growing up, we were taught you go to school, you get your 9 to 5, and you put money away in a 401k, and you can go ahead and retire on that. But that's not always true, especially today. But one of the things I know for certain is that crypto can provide potential generational wealth for you and your families. And we also know that President Trump just signed an executive order allowing for people to utilize their retirement and invest in crypto if they choose. And this is wonderful. This is amazing. However, one caveat here: most people are not good traders or investors because trading and investing is hard. It requires a lot of emotional intelligence, and a lot of us are just kind of too busy to do it. So I actually have my personal financial advisor, Brian from DameIO. He's going to explain to you a little bit more about this story, talk to you a little bit about what he does at his firm, because what he does is he basically creates custom crypto and Bitcoin portfolios for you that act as traditional financial vehicle and instruments or whatever. I can't give financial advice. He does. If this is something you're interested in, make sure to contact him and actually have your money allocated the proper way, so you're just not kind of throwing darts, especially with this brand new Trump executive order. Take it away, Brian.
For many generations, and still pretty persistent today, diversification when it comes to investing means some stocks, some bonds, and maybe some real estate. But the landscape has changed. Now there's crypto. And digital assets like Bitcoin are the new uncorrelated piece of the pie. And not having them in your portfolio actually means you're not diversified. And likely, if you don't have them, you're going to be underfunded when you retire. The problem is investing in crypto is extremely difficult. There's 30,000 new coins that get launched every day. There's many, many exchanges out there with all different kinds of fees and strategies. There's fraud, a lot of things to watch out for. But why do many people lose when it comes to investing in crypto? Well, it's because they try to chase performance by investing in altcoins and doing it for a short period of time. So check out this chart that I'm putting up, where it talks about the traditional investment space, people who day trade versus a long-term fundamental plan. What you can see here is that you would lose a lot of money over time. Now, if you amplify that by the bigger swings that happen in crypto and altcoins, you could damage your account in a very short amount of time. And most people end up with zero trying to chase it. Then there's also FOMO, chasing whatever's hot that week, whatever's maybe over trading and has a lot of volume. They run to that, but then that ends up working against you. See, a crypto-focused financial advisor helps you avoid those pitfalls. Here at Dame, we understand the role Bitcoin can play in long-term financial planning. See, what we want to avoid is just reckless risk. And then there's other things that DIY investors miss that really are important: tax planning, financial planning, legacy planning. See, we want to build your portfolio for the real world, not just for the rest of this bull market, but also to help you prepare for future bear markets. Having someone who's experienced, well-versed, and licensed, acting as a fiduciary, looking out for your better half, not only in traditional investments, but also in crypto, is a way to protect your wealth and grow it the right way so you can have a better future.